Most people try growing strawberries once and then give up forever. They plant a few seedlings, wait hopefully for fruit, and after getting one or two tiny berries, they decide strawberries are difficult, fragile, or simply not worth the effort. But the truth is completely different. Strawberries are actually one of the most productive and generous plants you can grow. When they are grown correctly, a few plants can turn into endless harvests of sweet, juicy berries for months. The problem is not the plant. The problem is that most people never understand how strawberries naturally grow. In this guide, you'll learn 8 powerful steps that will completely change the way you grow strawberries. These are not complicated gardening tricks or expensive methods. They are simple principles that work whether you grow in pots, raised beds, grow bags, or directly in the ground. Before planting anything, you first need to understand how strawberries behave. Unlike tomatoes or peppers that grow upward, strawberries grow low to the ground and spread outward continuously. They are not designed to stay as a single plant. They naturally multiply and expand. This happens through runners. Runners are long stems that stretch away from the mother plant and create baby strawberry plants wherever they touch soil. Many gardeners remove them without thinking, but runners are actually the secret behind massive strawberry harvests. Strawberries want to build a system. One healthy plant can eventually become 10 plants, and those 10 can become an entire strawberry-producing network. Another important detail is the root system. Strawberries have shallow roots that spread horizontally near the surface. Because of this, they prefer soft, loose, nutrient-rich soil instead of deep, compacted ground. When the soil is heavy and dense, strawberries struggle. But when the soil is airy, alive, and full of organic matter, they grow aggressively and produce far more fruit. Understanding this natural behavior changes everything. Not all strawberries produce fruit the same way, and choosing the right variety can dramatically affect your harvest. There are 3 main types of strawberries. June-bearing strawberries produce one large harvest over a short period of time. Ever-bearing strawberries produce several smaller harvests throughout the season. Day-neutral strawberries continue producing as long as temperatures remain favorable. If your goal is long-term production and continuous harvesting, ever-bearing and day-neutral varieties are usually the best choices. You should also start with healthy plants. Look for bright green leaves, strong crowns, and healthy roots without signs of rot or disease. The crown is especially important because it is the center of the plant's growth. A damaged crown leads to weak production and fewer berries. Healthy strawberry plants respond quickly to good conditions, and starting strong gives you momentum for the entire growing season. One of the best things about strawberries is their flexibility. They can grow in containers, raised beds, hanging baskets, vertical towers, or traditional gardens. But no matter where you grow them, the environment must support the way strawberries naturally live. Strawberries love loose, well-draining soil that stays moist but never waterlogged. Since their roots are shallow, standing water can quickly suffocate the plant and lead to rot. A good strawberry soil mix should feel soft and crumbly in your hands. Compost adds nutrients, while materials like coco coir or perlite improve airflow around the roots. Spacing also matters more than most people realize. When strawberry plants are crowded together, airflow decreases and disease spreads more easily. Proper spacing allows sunlight and fresh air to reach every leaf and flower, which improves fruit size, sweetness, and overall plant health. And sunlight is absolutely essential. Strawberries need at least 6 hours of direct sunlight every day. More sunlight means more sugar production, and more sugar means sweeter berries. Shade creates leaves. Sunlight creates fruit. Planting strawberries correctly is one of the biggest factors behind successful harvests. The most important rule involves the crown of the plant. The crown must sit exactly at soil level. If it is buried too deep, the plant can rot. If it sits too high, the roots dry out too quickly. Correct positioning allows the plant to breathe properly while keeping the roots protected and hydrated. After planting, strawberries need consistent moisture. Their shallow roots dry out fast, especially in containers or hot weather. Water deeply but gently, keeping the soil evenly moist without flooding it. Strawberries dislike stress, and repeated cycles of extreme dryness, followed by heavy watering, can reduce fruit production significantly. During the first stage after planting, the plant focuses heavily on root development. Even if top growth seems slow, the strawberry is building the underground foundation needed for future harvests. Healthy roots create strong plants. Strong plants create more flowers. And more flowers eventually become more strawberries. Strawberries are fast growers and heavy feeders. They constantly produce leaves, flowers, runners, and fruit, which means they require steady nutrition throughout the season. Without enough nutrients, strawberries may survive, but the berries often become small, sour, or disappointing. In the early stages of growth, nitrogen helps the plant develop strong leaves and healthy green growth. But once flowering begins, potassium and phosphorus become much more important. These nutrients support flower production, fruit development, sweetness, and berry size. Organic compost, compost tea, and balanced liquid fertilizers work extremely well because strawberries respond better to consistent feeding than sudden heavy fertilizer applications. Think of strawberry feeding like fueling a machine. Small, steady amounts of energy keep production stable and healthy for a much longer period of time. As nutrition improves, you'll notice more flowers appearing across the plant. And every flower represents a future strawberry waiting to develop. Healthy plants always produce more flowers, and healthy flowers create larger, sweeter fruit. This is the stage that separates average growers from truly productive strawberry gardeners. A strawberry plant cannot fully focus on everything at the same time. It must divide energy between growing leaves, producing fruit, and creating runners. Early in the plant's life, removing flowers can actually increase future production. This allows the strawberry to focus on developing stronger roots and larger leaves first. Although it may feel painful to remove early flowers, the reward comes later through bigger harvests and healthier plants. Runners require another important decision. If your goal is larger berries, you should remove many runners so the plant can direct energy into fruit production. But if your goal is long-term abundance, you can intentionally root those runners to create new plants and expand your strawberry system naturally. Pollination is another critical factor during flowering. Outdoors, bees and butterflies usually handle this process, but indoors or in protected spaces, you may need to help manually by gently shaking the plants, brushing the flowers, or improving airflow with a fan. Good pollination creates full, evenly shaped strawberries. Poor pollination often leads to small or misshapen fruit. As berries begin forming, water becomes even more important. Dry soil during fruit development can reduce sweetness, size, and overall quality. Mulching around the plants also helps tremendously. Straw-dry leaves or wood shavings keep fruit clean, reduce moisture stress, and protect berries from rot. Healthy airflow, sunlight, and proper spacing naturally prevent most strawberry diseases before they even begin. Harvesting strawberries is one of the most satisfying experiences in gardening, because the plant continues producing while you collect fruit. Strawberries are naturally generous plants. The best time to harvest is early in the morning when the berries are cool, firm, and fresh. Instead of pulling the fruit directly, gently cut the stem above the berry to avoid damaging future flowers or delicate crowns. Interestingly, harvesting often increases future production. When ripe berries are removed, the plant redirects its energy into creating new flowers and developing more fruit. In other words, harvesting encourages even more strawberries. Patience also matters greatly during ripening. A strawberry may appear red before it is truly ready. Real sweetness develops during the final stage of ripening, when the berry becomes fully colored and slightly soft to the touch. Waiting just one extra day can dramatically improve flavor. Growing strawberries successfully is not about forcing the plant to produce. It is about understanding its natural rhythm and guiding that energy correctly. Once you learn how strawberries truly grow, they can reward you season after season with endless harvests. Strawberries are one of the most rewarding crops you can grow. Whether you have a large garden, a balcony, or just a few containers in the sun. Once you understand the plant and work with its natural behavior, growing huge harvests becomes surprisingly simple. If you enjoyed this guide and want more practical growing tips that help you harvest more food with less struggle, make sure to subscribe and follow for more gardening videos. Happy planting, and may your strawberries always be sweet and endless.